Gang shit, bad shit, getting the squad close.
Drip Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the back. Swing, pull like Jim, waves on swim, anorak Timbs with the tech. Butterfly doors on the Tesla, I didn't spend shit on gas.
$150, I be at the strippy club. Whiskey sippy cup, I be on like Disney Plus. Empress New Grove, on my cheese blue. Bitch got a twin and she let me hit it.
Hold up.
Freaky little mommy wanna suck me till I sleep. I can't even lie, yeah, she being a little creep. Now she wanna airdrop me, pick double D's. And she don't charge a fee, they for free.
Drip Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the back. Swing, pull like Jim, waves on swim, anorak Timbs with the tech. Butterfly doors on the Tesla, I didn't spend shit on gas.
If I like how the bad look, I'ma eat it up, ain't this shit back up. We film ads for the videos that she got stored on a MacBook. Kaboom in the mouth, Bazooka Joe. Her daddy is mad, he's a boomer though. I'm in my element, band my jam. I drop the top on a Panamera. Backs on me like I'm bringing in groceries. Wanna know why she nosy. I'm in H&M cozy, breaded up hoagie, spend it on the brodies. We hit hard, that's blunt force trauma. 3-6 hoes, I pound my collar. If she less than a 10, I make her split the bill, for real.
Drip Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the back. Swing, pull like Jim, waves on swim, anorak Timbs with the tech. Butterfly doors on the Tesla, I didn't spend shit on gas.
Alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return to the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at the getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-4 weight. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. One, too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my. Chandelier, limousines. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home to a cold shower. Need that pronto. Look like a rave at the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the top gold. Fill up my cup with the pop, whoa. high off life in the spot though. Running at the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Jesus pieces hanging off the fleecer. So much going on, it's hard to focus on the features. I got too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessive nation.
Great morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get the training started.
The room is spinning, but I feel fine.
Just now, let us know where you are watching from. Make sure you grab yourself a pen and a notebook. Be prepared to take some copious notes because we have some great information to on today. All right. Super excited to see you guys logging in. Good morning. I see you, Miss Ava Gordon from Washington. Shayla, hello. Good morning. Anita from Detroit, the 313. I see England in the house, Alabama, Trinidad and Tobago, San Antonio, Texas. I see you, Holland. Good morning, Tony from Holland. Well, I think it's good evening for you. I'm not quite sure, my friend. Good morning, Stanja. All right, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hello, LA. Good morning. Super early for you in the morning. Florida, the sunny state. New York, I see you. San Antonio, Texas. Good morning, Dallas, Fort Worth. Hello, Las Vegas. Cooper City, I see you as well. So good morning to each and every one of you guys. We're going to get this training started right at the top of the hour. So please grab yourselves a pen. Get yourselves a notebook, be prepared to take some copious notes. And if you haven't already done so, grab yourself some HempWorks coffee, some XE trim, get yourself something good to sip on this morning. All right, I see you, Detroit. Carlotta Echoes, welcome. Sharonay, hello from Dayton, Ohio. Awesome and amazing, guys. Send that text message out to your team. Let them know this training is going to get started. If you're on time, you're already late, but if you're early, you're on time. Good morning, Hotlanta. Welcome to the call, Kimberly Peak. I see you, St. Louis. Welcome, Kenny. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about the information that the incredible leaders are going to share with you on the call today. Super excited. I see Jackson has some HempWorks coffee in their cup. That's what I'm talking about, Anita. All right, Detroit, I see you. Cincinnati, hello. All right, Grand Rising from, is that Tunica? I see you. Awesome and amazing. So guys, we're going to get it started in just about 2 minutes. So if you have to pause, run, go get your cup of coffee. Let's get it popping because today is going to be an awesome day. I always call it Success Saturday. So we're setting ourselves up for success. So super excited to see you guys here this morning.
Recording in progress.
All right. Great, awesome, and amazing morning, millionaires. Super fired up, super excited to be here on this morning on your Saturday morning team training call. I get fired up and excited all the time about training and so forth. I think that's just because I'm much like my sister Stanja Fleetwood. You know, if you know any of my past, when I attempted college, my major was elementary education with a minor in child psychology. So I love to learn, I love to train, I love doing things that make sure that I take myself and my business to the next level. Because here's what I believe in this season. In order for you to get to the next level, it's not even a belief, it's a fact. You got to be willing to grow. You got to be willing to learn. I dropped up into the chat and I said, 80% of success is showing up. And here's why. 80% of success is showing up is because by default, you end up picking up tips and strategies to take your business to the next level. So I salute and celebrate each and every one of you guys for showing up today. I'm going to be honest with you. It's the middle of the month. You guys are killing it, rocking it. I'm loving seeing everybody on the leaderboard, the momentum that is being created within this team. And as you know, in the word momentum is the word moment. And it's moments like this, trainings like this, times like this, where you make the sacrifice. And I want you to write that word down at the top of your notebook. You make the sacrifice to be successful. See, one thing that I learned in this industry is you got to be willing to give up in order to go up. And there's some things that you're going to need to be able to give up just to be able to hit that next level of success. But I'm going to tell you guys, before we even get into the training, I am so grateful and so thankful for this season and for this industry. Because what a lot of people don't understand is the power in this industry. When you put your belief and your sacrifice and your consistency behind it, amazing things can happen. And, this week I've been doing some traveling. I got back, I don't know if you guys noticed, I hopped on a plane on Tuesday to head out to Las Vegas. And in my route out to Las Vegas, I got the phone call that my brothers had lost their father. So what I love about this industry is the flexibility, because I remember a time where I would have been in corporate America, I would have been in the insurance industry, and I would have got a phone call such as this, that number one, I wouldn't be traveling to Vegas, but number two, I wouldn't be able to get off of that plane, do that meeting, hop right back on the plane so that I can be home for my brothers. Yes, they're grown men, they're 45 and 47 years old, but when they were there at that moment to watch their father take their last breath, I was able to jump right back on a plane and be here with my family during their grieving season. So guys, I want you to understand the power of this industry, the flexibility that it gives you, the time freedom that it gives you, even the financial freedom. So I say that to say all of this. From here on out, if you haven't been committed and consistent to growing you and growing your business, now is the time for it. Because now more than ever before, I see where people need flexibility, need time, and even need some me time. And I'm not even realizing how much me time was given to so many people because of this industry. So listen, we're going to get ready to kick into the training. A couple important announcements that I'm going to make before I bring on your first powerhouse guest trainer today. But I want you guys to take note that we are literally only 13 days away from the end of the month. Now you're like, hey, Candace, it's still middle of the month. What are you talking about? Here's what I'm talking about. There's two major promos that are going on with the company right now. The first promo is you hit 10 and 2, you're going to get 2 convention tickets to Orlando, November 3rd through the 5th. And that's simply getting 10 customers on 100 volume points, okay? And getting 2 new affiliates in this month, in this season. Guys, knock that out, because not only do you make the commissions, the cabs, and the jumpstart bonuses from these new people, and not only does their volume go into the binary and you get a binary check, and not only do you get a global bonus share, but on top of that, you're getting an extra $600 value in tickets that you're not going to have to take out of your own pocket. And when I tell you these meetings, these conventions are transformational. I have never in my life seen a company that can put 2, 3, and 4,000 people in a room at one time where a massive boom shift starts to happen. So if you're ready for a shift in your business, you're going to make sure that you get to convention. So if you want to get to convention, why pay for the ticket out of your own pocket when your CEO is willing to award you with free, F-R-E-E, free tickets? And I always say to Stanja, if it's free, it's for me. Matter of fact, Kimberly Peak, if it's free, I'll take 3. So your goal, G-O-A-L, go out and lead, is to be able to go and get your 10 and 2 done, get your free tickets to convention, because not only do you get one for you, If you don't want to bring your spouse, you want to go out to Orlando and turn up on your own and grab some mindset, bring a team member. Because yes, when you come to the convention, you will learn more. It's a fact. You're going to learn. And the guest speakers at this convention are out of this world. But when you bring somebody with you, you're going to earn more. Everybody's goal on here today is if you want to make sure that you solidify a 6 or 7 figure business in the next 12 to 18 months, you put yourself in the room of success, where you have the top networkers in the room teaching you, training you, encouraging you, and inspiring you to go to the next level. You make sure you put yourself in the room where the momentum will sit. Put yourself there. The second thing that comes with this is not only do you get the convention tickets, but do you know when you crack that, you're going to be able to get the $7,000 in free travel. How many of us in the comment section, drop it in the comment section if you've already qualified for some free travel. Now, let me tell you this, I'm still one to qualify. I personally bought the $599 travel package. Matter of fact, I believe I hit Jermaine Hannon up that night when it got launched because I know he likes to travel too. And I said, it's on and popping, my friend. And I sent him the screenshot where I purchased my travel. Even though I purchased it, I myself as a leader, I'm going for the additional travel. So if you did not purchase it, maybe you just didn't have the extra $599 in your pocket. And I understand because I've been there. But if they're willing to give it to you for free, if you hit the 10 and 2, you automatically get the travel. So now you're getting double dipping over here. Angela Berry, we like the double dip. The comp plan allows us to double dip. Now the promo is allowing us to double dip. So now it's time to double dip. We need to set our focus on 10 and 2 because that's going to automatically, boom, give you $734, qualify you on the first rank of leadership in the company, give you 2 airline tickets to Orlando and $7,000 in free travel. So then you could use the travel portal to book your airline tickets to go to Orlando and save money. And then while you're there, maybe you might want to go to Universal Studios or Disney, and then you could go into the travel portal and hit the excursions button and get your excursions up to 70% off as well. I'm feeling a whole bunch of free incentives around here. Now that we understand this is the last, 2 weeks for this promo, here's another thing. Some of you all may have started to get your XE trim in the mail. For those of you guys, whenever XE trim sold out and I dropped you guys the little tip and I said, hurry up and go add it as a subscription, you're going to be able to get your XE trim. My XE trim started to be delivered yesterday, showing up at my door. So guys, I'm saying this because the second thing I want you guys to understand is there's a lot of you all who do not have a subscription set up yet. Here's what the subscription does. Number one, it's going to give you a discount on the product, right? You get a subscription price discount. Number two, when a product should sell out, you're the first to get it before anyone does get it. So if this is a high consumption product for you or a high sale product for you, it should always be on subscription. Whether you already got a 90 volume point subscription or not, you add a second or a third, so that you could secure the fact that you got the product. The third thing is, remember what I said, if it's free, it's for me. When you have your subscription set up, not only do you get the discount on the product, but now the company starts to give you rewards for having a subscription. Every 3 months, you're going to get free money loaded into your loyalty rewards to purchase more free product. If you have to have a subscription anyways to remain active and commissionable, or have an order, why don't you just put it up on subscription, set it and forget it? Because now you're getting free product, free money and loyalty rewards, discounted product, and you're never jeopardizing your check. I can't tell you how many times the people who have been in business with me for years now, such as Stanja Fleetwood and Kimberly Peak and Ava and Carly and all of them, we've seen it before to where somebody will say, oh no, I'm going to go ahead, Carissa, and I'm going to make a manual order each month. And then you forget. You don't make the manual order, and then you're calling corporate to wonder where your commission check is. Your subscription is simply your office rent for your 6 and 7 figure business. Set it up on auto deduction for your office rent so you never have to worry about being evicted from your business, being evicted from your income, because you're out there working so hard on your business right now that if you don't set your subscription up and you forget to pay it, don't be surprised when your commissions roll up and your check gets skipped. So let's be smart about it in this season. Set it and forget it. Set your subscriptions up for XE Trim, because you already know if you're purchasing 3 bags of XE Trim, you're profiting $115 profit per bag, not only with your own internal consumption. You already know you wash your hair weekly. Set your subscription up for shampoo. You wash your body daily. Set yourself up for Mantra Spa. When you get dressed and go to dinner this weekend with Yancey, Stanja, with your husband, make sure you got your body spray set up. You got your powerful, you're loved. If you're using it every single day, set it up on subscription anyways. We talked about this. Stop giving money to Walmart, Target, Ulta, Sephora, all of that. Your lip gloss be cool, your lip gloss be popping. Get it from Cosmetology. That's the easiest way to secure your business, is to set your consumption products up on auto ship right out the gate. So listen, I wasn't even supposed to say all this. I done jumped the gun because I'm not even your guest trainer today, but I was fired up and excited coming on here. I thank you guys for the distance that I had this week while I was dealing with the death in my family. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys, and I'm thankful to have you guys on the team. Today, we have a powerful training by somebody who's no stranger to success. You guys hear me talk so highly of him every single time. He is a friend, not just a business partner. We got to know each other through business, but in our seasons of transition, when we split ways, we still remained friends. So our relationship was never a commissionship, but a real friendship. I'm fired up and excited because this man is literally building a global business, doing some amazing things. He's been traveling around the globe, literally. And I believe he is still in Las Vegas, or maybe just getting back home to Texas. But you know, he is a father. He is a multi-7-figure earner. He is passionate about seeing people win. What I love so much about this man is his mindset. His mindset. And I want you to write that word down, because you have to understand, in order to get your money right, you got to get your mind right. And that's why I believe this man has consistently been successful in every single business that he touches, because he always had the right mindset. So without further ado, I'm going to bring forth to the line my brother, my business partner, one of my great friends. I'm going to call him, and I've always called him now recently, the billionaire. Okay, so he is a billionaire to me, but I just love sitting here getting all the nuggets and grabbing all of the knowledge that this man happens to give. But without further ado, my friend, 7-figure earner, billionaire, Mr. Damon Coleman. So Damon, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, I can. Candace, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, my friend. Take it away. The training is all yours today. I got my pen and notebook ready. I'm ready to get juiced up. Give me the juice.
I got you today. I got you. Well, first and foremost, Candace, thank you for that incredible introduction. Thank you for your leadership. And again, my condolences to you and your family for your loss. Like you said, earlier, nothing like being in a business where you're not bound to, restrictions, with people telling you you can't do this and you can't do that, but you have the freedom to go and be there for your family. So hopefully the service goes great. And again, I thank you for stepping in this morning, even though, you guys have a lot of family around and everything. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome to our MDCU Saturday morning training. MDCU stands for My Daily Choice University. And that's exactly what we do here, guys. Each and every Saturday morning, we take you guys to school, okay? And it's a school of personal development training and business development. And it's an honor to be able to serve at this capacity, guys. After been in this industry for 14 years, I tell you, nothing has helped me more than training. But it was the volunteer training, not the training that you get in school. You gotta be there, you gotta get certain grades to keep moving along. No, guys, this is a volunteer army, and it's the self-training, it's the personal development that I've been able to utilize to get to the level where I am, but what I'm going to continue to utilize to get to where I'm going. And so, Candace, if you could do me a huge favor, can you make Coach AB, if you're still there, can you make Coach AB a co-host so she can let in our guests if you can?
Yes, and I also made Stanja Fleetwood, one of my 50K affiliates, a co-host as well, so she can add people to the room as she sees them as well.
Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you, Miss Stanja Fleetwood. Thank you. Congratulations, 50K going 100K, girl. Way to get it done. So that I'm talking about. All right, well, I'm about to remove my pen as well because I want to see y'all today. I see Miss Angela Beavers. I see Miss Stanja. There's the face with the name. Congratulations, millionaire. Way to get it done. Yes, I love it. I love it. Look, it's sitting outside. I know that's right. Get that fresh air this morning. Yes, set that office up outside. Look, don't be surprised if y'all see me doing this call on the beach, one Saturday morning. Come on, Jermaine. Look, man, look, when we get to convention, man, we still gonna keep this training going. We just gonna be live. For those that are not able to make it. Hey, Coach AB, great morning to you. Great morning, Miss Sheila Williams, Miss Latanya, great morning. Quintero, Latanya, great morning to you. Miss Wanda, great morning. Patricia, great morning. Miss Shayla, Mr. Kendall, all the way from Trinidad. My brother, great to see you last week, man. Great to see you. Miss Catherine Dickerson, great morning. All right, who else we got? Miss Rosemary Anderson. All right, guys. Well, look, super excited again for this training this morning. I want to start off by saying welcome and congratulations to all of our brand new affiliates who have joined My Daily Choice and Project 100,000. We're truly excited and honored to have you here. So if this is your very first MDCU Saturday training, welcome, guys. Let's show our brand new family members some love. Drop some hearts in the chat if you don't mind. Let's give them a big, huge welcome. Miss Wanda. Oh, look at that smile on Miss Wanda's face. She is excited. Great to see you, superstar. Great to see you. Look, I want to shout out some more folks. Look, especially got the cameras on. We got Miss Makita. Great morning, Valencia. Miss Myra Copman, my brother from another mother, Mr. Jason L. Scott the first. We getting head annotations, everything, all that, my guy. I'm giving it to you. We got Miss, who else? Miss Katina Gardner on the Zoom this morning. Who else we got here? Miss Angela Wade, great morning, superstar. Great morning, great morning. All right, who else? Let me shout out some more folks. Okay, look, let me go. We have more cameras on this other. Leslie Ann Phillips, come on now. And Uterine Harvey, I hope I said your name correctly, Mr. Harvey. Great morning to you. Where my brothers at? Where my brothers? Where the fellas? Where the fellas? Mr. Kenneth Wells, great morning, big brother. Great morning to you. And my man, Mr. Walter A. Scott the fourth. What's going on, King? Great morning to you, man. Great morning to you. All right, guys. Well, look, let's get right to it this morning. I also want to congratulate all of our brand new 1Ks for getting it done. Major shout out to you guys. 1Ks are the building block, Miss Latanya. They're the building block of this organization and of this company, guys. That's the first leader pin, that you can earn. And that lets the world know, guys, that you're serious about your business and you're not messing around. See, recognition is great, okay? But public recognition is even greater because it gives people an opportunity to see that little MDC business you just started, or you just got started another one of them things, or what you're doing now, Kalia, you get that, what you're doing now, not like they celebrating your girl, but trying to taunt you a little bit. Tell them, I'm still going after my dreams. I'm still going after financial freedom. I'm never going to stop, Coach Marie. So, congratulations to you guys that got 1K done. Nothing like that social proof. Miss Candace Tongue, great morning, great morning. Congratulations, guys, to none other than Miss Maya Hutton, brand new 5K affiliate. Way to get it done, Myra. Let's show Myra some love, guys. Drop some fire, some hearts, some sevens in the chat. Let's congratulate Miss Maya, guys. She did not come to play. She did not come to play. Went 1K last month and made a decision that she was absolutely going to get 10K done this month. And I believe it's going to happen because halfway through 5K is already done. And so we're going to celebrate you all to 10K this month, Miss Maya. So huge congratulations to you again. Also, guys, I want to congratulate brand new 5K affiliate, none other, guys, than Miss Sharon Steele. Major congratulations to you, Sharon. Another situation of 1K last month, 5K this month. And guys, she's going all the way through 10K as well. So major congratulations to these ladies. Both of them are under the leadership of your multiple seven-figure earner, Miss Tawana Franks. So major congratulations to you, Tawana, on breaking 2 new 5K affiliates in the middle of the month. I'm smelling the rank promotion, and it smells so close. It's so strong, Tawana. I just smell it all over you, girl. I know that 50K plus is done this month. So congratulations to you in advance. All right, congratulations. If I missed anybody, guys, please forgive me. If you want your leaders to be shouted out, please send me a text before the training so we can recognize them. It's always too many 1Ks, guys. We'll be on here all morning. We have so many 1Ks being promoted in this organization every single week. In our first month, we promoted over 100 1Ks, guys. Over 100 1Ks in our very first official month of Project 100,000, guys. And so this is absolutely amazing. You're more than welcome, Miss Steele there. You're more than welcome. Okay, so let's get to it, guys. It is 10:23. Okay, don't want to keep you guys too long this morning. So we'll talk about a few things here. Let's talk about the 5K to 50K VIP fly-in, guys. And forgive me, I've been meaning to speak to you guys about this for the last couple of weeks. I know your leaders have shared the great information with you, but if you're brand new on the Zoom this morning, here's what I want you to know. We had an incentive trip that was scheduled for September. Okay, it was called the 5K to 50K VIP fly-in. And what happened is you had the month of August to become a 5K and above affiliate. When that happened, you were able to come out to corporate office, meet our CEOs, Josh and Jenna Swagel, guys, get a tour of the corporate office, hear the vision of the company, where we're going, VIP red carpet photo shoot, award recognition, VIP dinner that Friday night, and just a host of many other surprises that we have in store for you guys. And then when you went 10, and as a 5K, you purchase your own flight ticket, okay? But then you got 2 nights hotel stay accommodations right on the strip, guys, which is absolutely amazing experience. But when you go 10K, okay, when you go 10K affiliate, now your flight tickets are paid for, round trip, 2-night stay, hotel, guys, and just all the incredible activities we have planned for you. Now, if you're overseas, okay, you're welcome at 5K and above. However, we're only paying for the airline tickets overseas for those who go 25K and above, guys. So that gives you a bigger goal to hit. Now, I know some of our international leaders are like, that's not fair. But listen, we're going to be doing some things for you guys where us in the States will have to come to see you, and the qualifications would be just the same. And so this is going to be absolutely amazing, guys. However, after speaking with Candace and our CEO, we've decided, guys, that it would be better to do this incentive trip, Patricia, in November. Okay, in November after convention, it would be the week before Thanksgiving. Okay, you guys will come in on that Thursday for the VIP day that Friday, and then you will fly out on that Saturday. And the reason being, guys, corporate was so inundated with a lot of different fly-ins that were happening. We had a lot of new leaders that came in, like Stanicia Graham came in with 100K in 22 days. You know, we have other companies that have merged over to My Daily Choice. And so our CEO and staff have been extremely busy. And what they did not want to do, guys, was cram and rush putting together an event for you guys, because you deserve better than that. So they say, not only do we want to prepare more for the VIP 5 to 50K fly-in, we want to extend this so that more people can qualify. So if you already qualified in August, like Mr. Jermaine Hannon went 10K, guys, in the very first month of Project 100K. And this gentleman already got his tickets paid for the convention. Okay, so he's already done. Nobody has to re-qualify. Okay, so if you already qualify, your seat is set. But now here's the beautiful thing. Okay, Coach AB, check it out now. You were coming, but now you're going to be coming with your airline tickets paid for. Coach AB, right? Coach AB already went 5K. So now all of the 5Ks, you have an opportunity to go 10K and above, get your airline tickets paid for, guys. Just have a better experience, you know, on that incentive trip. And if you haven't gone 5K, all my 1Ks, okay, you got time, guys. You got time, you got time, you got time to get it done and make it happen. And so convention is going to be absolutely amazing. You know, as Candace said, you know, conventions have changed my life, guys. They have changed my life. And I'll just give you an example real quick. I remember 2008, you know, I got introduced to network marketing. That was August. Well, by that October, guys, they had an event in Houston, Texas. It was a small regional event, you know, at a decent hotel, nothing fancy. People were not even all that dressed up. You had a few people there. You had people in post office clothes. You had people in their work uniforms. You had, you know, it was just a melting pot. You have folks that were super clean, really dressed, really sharp. You had people that could speak really well, people who couldn't speak really well. And guess what, guys? Out of all those people that I just described, they were all walking across this stage in that hotel. And I'm sitting on the front row because my sponsor at that time was smart. She always put her leaders on the front row. We didn't even know the benefits of sitting on that front row. Cynthia, we had no idea, but she set me up, and she set me on that front row. And I started off sitting back on my seat, guys. I started off sitting back on my seat like this, but then as the event kept going, I found myself scooting closer and closer until I was on the edge of my seat, Coach Maria, because what I couldn't believe, Stanja, was all these people that were like regular people walking across the stage, Angela, getting recognized, and they were all on the same stage: doctors, engineers, postal workers, high school dropouts, former exotic dancers, ex-felons, like everybody all together. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is an even playing field. That's what I got from that experience. I say, this is an even playing field. Everybody got a chance here. And what a lot of them didn't know about me, as I'm sitting on the front row, is that I have been recently released from prison, guys. I hadn't too long been released from federal prison. And so, you know, I'm like, I'm about to kill it. That was my thought process. Latanya, I'm sorry. Yeah, Latanya. Yeah, Latanya, that was my thought process. I'm like, I'm about to kill it. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Like, you know, they try to tell you when you make certain mistakes in life, you can only go so far. You can only do so much. And I never accepted that nonsense, but I didn't even know about multi-level marketing. Miss Motivated Mogul, I didn't even know what network marketing was. This was all new to me, guys. I got involved with that company to retail some product. That was it. I just wanted to make some extra money on top of what I was already doing. I had no idea that 9 months from that moment, I would be earning over $50,000 a month in income. So for all my newbies, that's like, well, I've never done this before. You know, this is new to me. Great. Coach AB had never done it before until she did it. Jason L. Scott the first had never done it before he did it. Candace Bird Davis, 500K going super affiliate. Guys, on their way to master, 3.6, now $7 million in earnings over 3.5 years, started off in insurance. She had never done it either. But these events build businesses because they build your belief. They build your belief, guys. So no, you just got a divorce. We love you. You failed in your last company. We love you. You never had success as an entrepreneur. We love you. We believe in you. Your last company did you dirty. We love you. You had success in network marketing a long time ago and hadn't seen to find it again. We got you. Guys, this is where you want to be. And so when you go to an event, and I didn't know this at my very first event, Stanja, but when you go to an event, you expect something from that event. Don't just go to that event without knowing what you want to get out of that event. Always go to an event knowing what you're going to take out of that event before you get there. But now watch this, guys. Here's the leadership training. Y'all ready? Don't just go to the event for what you can get. You go to that event for what you can give, guys. Go to that event to what you can give. When I get to them events, Jermaine, I'm standing on my seat. Man, I'm screaming to the top of my lungs. Any of y'all cross that stage, I'm screaming for you. I don't care if I know you or not. I'm screaming for your success. I'm shouting you out. Man, I'm high-fiving you. I'm smiling at you. I'm encouraging you like I'm coming to be an asset to the event. I want y'all to remember me, not for how much I know, but for how much I care. That's what's important to people, guys. You come into them rooms, you shaking hands, you hugging respectively with all this 19-ness floating around and that stuff, different pots, all that kind of nonsense. So we go sanitize, guys, and we go cover that whole building and we go have us some fun. Okay, so do not miss convention, guys. It is going to be absolutely amazing. You guys will get a chance to really see your company where it is, but most importantly, where it's going. Okay, so that's convention. That's the 5K to 50K VIP fly in. All right, got recognition out of the way. So this morning, guys, we're going to do some binary training. Okay, we're going to do some binary training. And the binary is the fourth way that we get paid with MDC, okay? The binary, okay? We have an incredible compensation plan, guys, okay? Incredible compensation plan. And yes, we get paid 50% for retail. Yes, we get paid 50% recruiting. Yes, we get paid, 4 levels of recruiting check match, but our binary pays us 15%, guys, when you get started as an executive. If not, you're at 10%. But when you get started as an executive, you automatically get grandfathered in, guys, to 15% payout on our binary residual income. Okay, so let me explain to you in terms of the numbers how this works. Okay, the company's going to pay you out 50%, okay, of the BV. All right, let's be clear. BV, I don't try to break this down on opportunity calls, guys, because, it's confusing. So we say 50%, but when you get with your leaders one-on-one, all of your new affiliates, you explain to them, and it says it there, even in the PDF of the compensation plan, but if they're new, they still don't know what business volume means. People looking at dollars, and that's what they see. So for example, somebody comes in, okay, at the $299, executive 20 spray pack kit, guys. All right. Out of that $300 that they pay, you get 200 business volume points for that particular package. The company's going to pay you 50% of those 200 volume points. So you just earn $100, guys, on a $300 purchase. Now, that is the most generous that I've seen in this industry, guys, of direct sales and network marketing in terms of 50% of the BV. So that's amazing. However, 20%, write this down, guys, 20% of those 200 points are going to go in the binary. Okay, 20% is going to go into the binary. All right, so we're talking about 40 points, guys. 40 points from that order goes into the binary. All right, same thing on enrollments. Okay, when you enroll a new affiliate and they make their purchase, same thing. 50% of the BV gets paid out to you, 20% goes into the binary. Now, what you will find out as your business starts to mature, the volume in your binary, as your business is growing, it's going to start accumulating even without a lot more people being added to it. Okay, and here's why. Because month number 2, when you place your order, your personal order or your subscription, guys, subscription is where we want to be. We don't want to play Russian roulette with our business. So when you pay your monthly subscription, 100% of that volume goes into the binary. So the points, guys, the points here, excuse me 1 second, guys. I meant to have this done before we got started. Okay, here we go. And what I have left of my water that did not boil out, I can pour in here to steep my tea. I just let the whole 10 ounces just dissipate, Jermaine. Water just evaporated. But nevertheless, guys, you're talking about 100% of that subscription now goes into the binary. So you can see now how by month number 2, guys, that binary check starts to increase. So how do you build the binary? Great question. You build it for structure. Okay. You build it for structure. What does that mean? Okay. Now in your back office, we have something called a holding tank. Okay. So that means every time you enroll a new affiliate, all right, they go into that holding tank and they will stay there, guys, for 7 days unless you remove them. All right. And if you don't take them out of the holding tank, they won't be able to see their structure and the binary for placement. Okay. Now the holding tank is good when you have a lot of people coming into the company. Okay. Like quickly, like if you got a lot of people coming in and you want to like position certain people in certain places in a binary, you have the opportunity to do that. Here's my personal recommendation. Okay. If you don't have an influx of people coming into your organization on a weekly basis, guys, I would set my toggle, meaning I would set my back office under the holding tank to alternate, meaning they go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Here's why. Guys, you want to build both sides of your binary, okay? And the goal within your first 90 days is to have 20 on your right and 20 on your left. It's called the 20-20. Here's why, guys. And these are statistics. Stay with me. Listen very closely on this. The law of numbers says, okay, out of the 20 on the right and 20 on the left, the law of numbers says 6 to 8. Hear me out, guys. This is big for the newbies. 6 to 8 are going to quit pretty quickly. 6 to 8 out of the 20 guys on the right and on the left, they're going to quit. And then you got 6 to 8 on the right and the left. They're going to do what we call incubate. Incubate means they're going to show up to the Zooms every Saturday mornings, guys. They're going to be on the training. They're going to be loving on y'all, dropping emojis, shouting y'all out the whole 9. They're going to be at convention, showing up. They're going to be on the calls Monday through Thursday. They're going to be paying. They're going to be on subscription, but they're not going to be building. Getting a customer here and there, you know, getting an affiliate here and there. But for the most part, they're just watching, enjoying the products, loving y'all, loving us, loving all of us, just appreciating the environment of positivity, personal development, falling in love with X-Trim. Yeah, I got mine too, Candace. I ain't playing with y'all. Don't play with me. We ain't playing with y'all over here. You know, so those are the incubators, guys. Love on the incubators. I see you, Cynthia. Don't be putting pressure on them. When you coming to the event, why you wasn't on the training this morning? Why come you not 1K yet? Because they ain't working for you. That's why. They ain't signed up for you. They here for themselves. So let's not push them away, guys. Love on them, because here's what can happen. They could be on the MBCU Saturday morning training. They could be a convention in Las Vegas coming up. They could be on the Monday night millionaire mentorship training call. Some of our other respective leaders are in here who having your own leadership and training calls. They could be on that call, listening in, right? And one day, the light bulb goes off and the switch turns on and they make a decision. You know, most people incubate, guys, because they haven't made a decision to be successful. The only reason some people are a 1K and not a 5K because they haven't decided to go. Only reason some people are 5K and not a 10K, they haven't decided to go. Some people are 25K, haven't decided to go to 50K. Okay. A lot of us are just one decision away, guys, from accomplishing our dreams and goals. So love on them, encourage them. Hey, girl, saw you on the training this morning. Glad to see you still plugging in. You need anything? I'm here. I got you. See, that's what we do with our incubators, guys. Love on them, because you don't know when that light bulb can go off. Now, so 6 to 8 are going to quit on each side. 6 to 8 are going to incubate. But then also you got 6 to 8 that are actually going to go to work. You know, I was speaking with Lizanne yesterday, her and her husband Clifford out of Trinidad, guys. And, you know, these guys just knocked 1K out of the park. Super proud of these guys, you know, and we were talking about the binary. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna train on the binary tomorrow. I got some other stuff I'm gonna train on, but I'm training on this binary. Lizanne made some really good points and everything. I said, wow, this is really good, Lizanne. And here's what I told Lizanne. I say, right now, you know, I have close to 8,000 people in the organization, guys. We're a little bit over 8,000 people in the organization thus far. And I say, you know, Lizanne, I'm working with about 10 people. $10. I work with about 10. Not because that's all I want to work with, Coach AB. That's not why. No. I've learned to identify people in my organization. Stans, you know what I'm talking about. I see you nodding over there. I've learned how to identify where to spend my time. Okay? So for those of you that think you need a whole army of leaders to get to the top, no, you don't, guys. And I'm not telling you this is my thought process now, and I'm not telling you to adapt this thought process. I'm just about to share some historical facts with you guys. Do you know I became a multiple 7-figure earner in the industry of direct sales and network marketing by having an average of 4 leaders frontline to me, meaning that I personally enrolled? When I made my first $1 million in multi-level marketing, Jermaine, I had 3 frontline leaders that drove 80 to 90% of the volume, and everybody else just kind of filled in the blanks. So when you hear 6 to 8 that might still be around, don't be discouraged. Now watch this. Out of the 6 to 8, okay? Out of the 6 to 8, okay? 2 to 4 are going to want to build it big. Oh my gosh, wait a minute, Damon. You mean to tell me I put 40 people into the business, 20 on my right and 20 on my left, and you saying it's a possibility that I might only 3 to 4 of them is really going to go for it and make it happen? Possibly. No guarantees. It could be more, but I'm telling you statistically, the law of numbers historically through network marketing. Now, we are having some uncommon success here with My Daily Choice. We have been breaking records. We have been seeing people do things in this business that they've never done before, right? But I want you to understand the numbers, guys. Now, why do you want to do this within your first 90 days? This is the structure, guys. Okay, 20 on your right, 20 on your left. This is the structure to go 50K affiliate. Hear me out, guys. This is the structure to go 50K affiliate, which sets the foundation to go 100K affiliate. But by the time you go 100K affiliate, I guarantee you, you will have identified another 2 to 3 legs of business that you can work with. Now, here's what's interesting about those 10 leaders that I spend the majority of my time with. I did not personally enroll all of them. I personally enrolled, watch this, 4. 4. That's not my total amount of enrollments, but out of the 10 that I'm telling you guys, I personally enrolled 4. So where did the other 6 came from? Where did they come from? I do what you call internal recruiting. Okay? Internal recruiting. What that means is the way I operate systematically to identify is anybody that I'm working with personally, okay? Even if they're not on my first level, I'll give you an example, okay? Clifford and Lizanne, okay? They under Quinn, guys, who just a sneeze away, Quintella Jones out of St. Louis. Oh, and happy birthday, Sharon Steele. Happy birthday, Quintella Jones, Quinn Jones out of St. Louis. Happy birthday to you guys. But Quinn, guys, just celebrated her birthday yesterday also. Quinn, I can tell you guys, she enrolled this couple out of Trinidad, okay? And they're amazing people, guys, phenomenal leaders. Now, they introduced me to a gentleman named Kendall. Kendall's on the Zoom today. Kendall and Suzette, okay? I work with them, all right? But goodness, Lizanne, also, her and Clifford introduced me to a gentleman named Tony. Okay, I love Tony, great guy, guys. Tony introduced me to a gentleman named Sean, who's had experience in the industry, but who's hungry. Now, some of these people that I'm working with right now have never been successful in network marketing. I'm not talking about Clifford and Lizanne, but I'm just saying in general. So how do I decide who to work with? It's based on activity. Not how fast they go, guys, but how teachable and coachable they are. So I extend myself to everybody. All of you guys have access to me. However, it's up to you to make the connection and reach out like Miss Patricia did. Okay? Patricia reached out. She said, hey, Jason is amazing. She calls him Mr. Scott. Okay, so Mr. Scott is amazing. You know, he's always there for me. It just so happened this particular time, he's not available. And I got a rock star named Miss Nita that I want you to meet. I said, awesome, let's meet her. She told me some background about Miss Nita. I said, oh, that's my type right there. Let's get her on, right? She got her on, made the introduction call. Man, I laid out the game plan, shared with Nita what she needed to do to prepare for her launch. And guess what? She did it. So that's the young lady that you guys saw come on a Zoom on Thursday to share a testimonial, how she got involved with MDC and why she decided to partner with us. Patricia gave her a back facial. I didn't even know about those, but that sounds pretty cool. She got a back facial, okay? And after getting the back facial, look, Sandra like, look, I won't get one of those. Put me in the game, Patricia. You know, we got folks out here getting multiple streams of income, guys, MSIs, multiple streams. Because Patricia, she don't just do back facials. She's a basketball referee on the weekends. She got an MDC business popping. But watch this. Nita came in, got a back facial, and guess what Patricia had the nerve to do? Give her some samples. Free. She gave them free. Now, we can sell the samples of the FFX, guys, the sachets, but she gave us some samples for free. Okay? By the time she took her road trip back home, Miss Nita, she was like, oh my gosh, I noticed a difference in how my car is riding. This is pretty cool. She called her, can I get some more of that? And man, that went from her buying some products to her becoming an affiliate, to her launching, to her coming on the Zoom Thursday night. Like, I'm about to be the queen pin of these daily sprays. I'm like, oh, I got a winner. So what you think I did after she built her list, got her guest on, came on, shared a testimony? I said, I got you. I'm working with you. She's teachable, she's coachable, and she goes to work. Guys, she go to work. So this is internal recruiting. Soon as Nita introduces me to one of her rock stars, guess what I'm doing, Coach AB? I'm working with them too. Okay. So here's the thing with me. I work with the willing. I don't care what your rank is. You need a three-way call? I got you. You need a lifeline call? I got you. You need a coaching call? I got you. Because here's what I'll tell you guys. I've had my most success in this industry by being able to seek counsel. And at one point, my sponsor, guys, was 10 years younger than me, had never been married, wasn't a parent. I've been married since I've been 21 years old, had 3 babies at 21, married with 3 kids, ex-wife didn't work for 5 years. So I took care of my family. I was a whole man at 21 years old. Okay. And here it is, I'm in my almost 40 years old, and I got this young man who hasn't even experienced about life the way I knew it, but he was a multi-millionaire through network marketing. I said, wow. Here's a young man I can follow. So I will have different ideas, different things I wanted to do and everything. And, sometimes I do stuff and I didn't necessarily get the results I wanted, or things didn't necessarily go my way, or, maybe I worked a lot harder than what I really had to. And he would say, man, why don't you seek counsel, man? Let me help you. And I'd be like, man, I don't need you to, I'm giving him some little resistance, like, seek counsel, bro. Like, I got this. You're like, seek counsel. I don't need you to tell me what I need. Like, I got this, man. Come on, Coach AB, seek counsel. Like, young man, seek counsel. What? State ego, guys. I never thought myself to really have an ego, because it's selective. I found out I have a selective ego, Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I prefer not to, but that's just keeping it real. And at that time, I had a little bit of ego because I'd already started having some success with that company. But when I started seeking counsel, it went like this, because I finally got it, guys. I kept missing my goal, and it just got to a point. I was like, man, you need to listen to what these guys are telling you, man. Get your pride out the way. So I come to him like, okay, bro. All right, here's the situation. What do you think? And he would give me his perspective on the thing. He would tell me, I got to do this or I got to do that. He would just share his perspective, Junior. He shares perspective with me. And I say, you know what? That makes sense, man. Let me approach it from that way then. And I would approach it from that standpoint, and boom, I come back to him, man. Like, all right, Coleman, like I told you, I got you, man. All you got to do is plug in. And I'm like, you know what? Man, plug in, man. Listen to this young man. He was very arrogant, guys. That was one of the reasons why it was tough for me to receive from him. Just being honest with you. I'm being honest, but I wasn't telling the whole story. Like, I am humble, but sometimes it's the approach. And what I had to learn during those days is, man, everybody not going to be like you, Damon. Everybody's not going to approach people and approach things like you. Stop taking things personal. That man was like that before you even met him. He's not acting like that towards you because he think he's better than you. He think he's better than everybody. But guess what? He got the information. He got the check you want. He has the rank you want. Man, why don't you just sit down, shut up, and be humble? Not like some little kid, but like somebody that's humble enough. And let me just describe to you guys the definition of humility. The definition of humility is to recognize that you don't have something. That's the definition of humility, is to recognize that you don't have something. Because when you recognize that you don't have something, it keeps you humble, open, ready to receive. When you think you've arrived, you got the game and going with it, can't nobody tell you anything, you already lost. It's already over for you. You've gone about as far as you are going to go. And now the sad thing about it is when you have people following you, you stagnate them too. And that's the sad thing about it, guys. That's why a great multi-millionaire gentleman earned over $100 million in the 10 years that I've known him. He told me, Damon, don't ever get to a place where you buy your own press. Don't buy your own press. Stay humble, man. People giving you all these high fives, all these accolades. He said, man, don't let it go to your head. You're hitting these ranks real fast. Man, don't let it go to your head. Because sometimes you can have what you call positional leadership. Positional leadership is simply you've been in the right place at the right time with the right people. Boom, here you go. Now that's a blessing. Don't ever apologize for positional leadership. Okay, and we'll do some training on the Millionaire Mentorship Training Call on the 4 levels of leadership, and you'll find out that positional leadership is the lowest level of leadership, but it's still leadership. The dangerous thing about positional leadership is a lot of people think it was them that made it happen. They're not looking at the fact they plugged into momentum. They plugged into a movement, guys, and that was able to help them accelerate the goal. Okay, so as you're building this binary, understand people are going to quit. I know some of you already like, how they quit? They just bought the $300 executive package. They already quit. Cynthia, already? Like the product just showed up. Like, how can you quit already? But it happened. So I shared the law of numbers with you guys, so you're not shell shocked. I shared the 6 to 8 incubators, so you're not, overly concerned why they're not moving. They paying a subscription. Be grateful that they're loving these products, guys, and they're faithfully and consistently using them because they're what you call an overqualified customer. Okay, an overqualified customer is an affiliate that only purchases the product. And a huge vast of our business, guys, in this industry, a lot of times consists of that. Okay, so don't be surprised when they incubate. 6 to 8 are going to work. Soon as you identify who those 6 to 8 are, guys, start working with them. What does that mean, working with them? First of all, have they had a launch call yet? If they have, great. Who are the individuals that they have enrolled? See, this is how I keep momentum going, guys. I'm always internally recruiting to see, like with Miss Nita, she launched on Thursday. Soon as Nita get her first affiliate, she's going to introduce them to Patricia. She may introduce them to Jason. She's going to introduce them to me. But I know she's going to introduce them to me for sure because I were already taking ownership. Yeah, Jason, I'm all in your business, bro. All on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th level, Doc. I'm drilling down. And he ain't going to stop me. He'd be like, bro, you did a call for such a, man, you have for such, you did a meeting for such a, man, you did. That's right, brother. We see Jason's job is to go wide. Okay, that's his job, to go wide. My job is to go deep. Okay, now Jason is telling you, y'all job is to go wide. His job is to go deep. You see what I'm saying, Coach AB? Your job is to go wide, right? And now you got Jason going deep. You see what I'm saying? Working with your leaders. This is how we identify. This is called internal recruiting, because watch this. Patricia knows what to do in terms of building the business, setting up launch calls and everything. But because Patricia edified me and Jason so much, because see, Nita was already impressed or she wouldn't have enrolled. She already liked Patricia. She wouldn't have enrolled if she didn't. There's already a level of likability and trust there. But because she edified me so well, by the time we got on the phone, got off the phone, she was like, Miss Nita was just so grateful and thankful that you was able to come on the call and spend some time with her. See, now watch this. Because she edified me so well, when I gave the instructions to Miss Nita in terms of what she needed to do in order to get ready for her launch, she was all ears. Because Patricia made me look like the man with the plan. She made me look like the man. She did a phenomenal job of edifying. She edified Jason, even though she was introducing him to me. She also, recognized Jason on a call as well. Girl, we got 2 more incredible leaders we can work with, right? And so Jason can still take ownership with Nita. I'm not saying he's not. No, I'm just telling you, I ain't waiting on him. I'm not waiting on y'all. Y'all introduced me to a rock star. I'm working with her. Where they at? Let's go. Okay. Already did. See what I'm saying, Jason? He said, already did. Exactly. So that's how we move, guys. Okay. And that's how you identify those, 3 to 4 rock stars that you're going to work with. Now, here's the secret, guys. Here's the secret. Let's say you complete that 2020 program. Okay. Over the first 90 days. Okay. Are you done? You're not done, Coach AB? Coach AB say no. Wanda says no. Angela says no, right? Stan just says no. They're not done. You're absolutely right. You're not done. Because guys, you got another 90 days coming up. And so you're only done if you're finished. if you did everything you came to do, okay, I got you. But guess what? Even out of them 2 to 3 guys, or 3 to 4 that decide to come to work, one of them might quit too. You just don't know, guys. So I'm not going to ever build my business where I'm only just focused on just having the same group of people I start with. No, the people you start with got you one place, but to get to the next place, you're going to need some new folks, guys. Because if the people could get you where you wanted to go by now, they would have already done it. So you don't want them thinking, number one, you need them. Number two, you're dependent on them. You want to always be promoting new legs of business, guys. That's the key. That's the secret. Okay. And as you know, through the 4 steps, guys, it's an 18-month commitment. I build my business in 90-day increments. I go hardcore for 90 days. I take me a week. I reset. Not that I just go on straight vacation and check out, but no, guys, I take some time after my first 90 days and really evaluate my business. I'm looking at my numbers, guys. I'm looking at my leaders, okay? And I'm looking at, where such and such is, where such and such is, have we accomplished their goal? What more work needs to be done? But after that 90 days, guys, and we talk about our action plan, I'm on a whole nother new 90-day run, bringing in brand new leaders all over again. You know why? Because, guys, this is a business that has a high turnover sometimes. People had a grand opening, a virtual grand opening, right, on Thursday, and then on Saturday, got the virtual grand closing. Okay, so always looking for new talent, always looking for people who are hungry. Look at Candace, guys. Look at Candace. Look at how the law of vibration is working for Miss Candace Bird Davis, guys. Look at her. DeMar Coleman come in, boom, wow. And I chose Candace as my sponsor, just like Jason L. Scott chose me as his. Candace didn't call me. I ain't called Jason. I called Candace. Jason called me. And you guys are going to get there. You stay close to these Monday Night Millionaire Mentorship training calls, guys. And you're gonna find yourself attracting people to you like a magnet. Stay with them. Stay with them. Okay. But here's my point. DeMar Coleman comes. Stanicia Graham comes. Please forgive me. I cannot remember the gentleman's name out in Vegas. 25K affiliate. That's 3. Now she's got more, but check it out. She's got 3 new legs of business that I can count for sure just within the last couple of months, guys, who are all like moving. See, you think Candace is happy just being a 500K? Not just, but a 500K affiliate? No. You think she's going to be satisfied when she becomes a super? No. Now, when you got master affiliate hanging over her head, she's not going to be at peace and rest with that. She'll be content, but she's not going to be satisfied. Okay. And so always bringing on new legs of business for this identification process. So you want to create a culture in your organization with your leaders to where every time they enroll someone, they make an introductory call to you. That's also part of the 4 steps, guys, as you remember the 3-way calls. Let me tell you guys something. Oh my gosh. Some of you guys give me the compliment. You call me the king of edification. Okay. I appreciate that. But the only reason why I decided to become one of the best edifiers that I know is because my coach and my mentor over 10 years ago told me, he who edifies the best earns better than the rest. He or she who edifies the best earns better than the rest. I learned to leverage my leadership like crazy. I talked about my upline so much, man. I had my parents, my family wanted it. They didn't want to do the business. They just wanted to meet who I was working with. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this? Right? So I would put all this respect on the name. You know I did that? Because there's something called the law of familiarity. LaKasha, it's called the law of familiarity. You my girl. I've been knowing you since high school. And yeah, you see the vision, you love the product, you like the comp plan, you signed up with me, you partner with me. But when I talk to you, you know too much about me. You don't really be listening like that for real. You too comfortable with me. You know what I'm saying? So you only gonna go Like so far, I'm only gonna be able to take you so far. But watch this. When I edify my success line in business, I put Candace on the phone with LaKasha. Man, by the time I get finished edifying Candace, LaKasha is like, she all ears, right? Now watch what Candace is going to do. Candace, when I get her on the call, she's going to edify me to LaKasha. She going to say some things about me that's going to make LaKasha put a little more respect on my name, because LaKasha don't know a lot of some of this stuff about me. And I ain't really all big on the self-promoting, guys. I think self-promotion is the worst kind. Look at me, here I go. Look at me, look what I did. Look what I was at. No, guys, we ain't got time for all of that. People don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. So I ain't into the self-promotion. I'd rather Jason to edify me. I'd rather for Candace to edify me. So now I got her on the phone. Candace edifies me, right? But Candace just gave her, I can give her the 4 steps. I can give her the launch strategy. But it was something about the way I edified Candace that by the time she get off the phone with LaKasha, LaKasha cannot wait to build her list. She cannot wait to schedule her launch call. She can't wait. She's like, oh my gosh, this leadership, it's amazing. Damon, thank you so much for introducing me to her. My pleasure. What? No problem. Anytime, right? And then she starts showing up. LaKasha starts showing up. Now, all of a sudden, LaKasha doing calls with Candace behind my back. What? Oh my gosh. That means I got some time now to go out and work with Katina and Candace and Cynthia. Oh, this is phenomenal. I'm still there for LaKasha, but Candace is now taking ownership in my group too. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. This is dope. I remember my second company I was with, and you know, we have this whole thing about showing the plan 4 times a week. Where you think I got it from? Okay, guys. Look, I know how I got to where I got. I'm gonna share everything I know. So we have this whole thing on showing the plan 3 to 4 times a week, meaning we would be in somebody's living room with a flip chart, flipping pages, going through the presentation, guys. Now, what will happen is I get a phone call, you know, for one of my leaders, and they'd be like, "Oh, Mr. Hartley just came and he did our CJM. We used to call them coffee and jazz mixers. He did our CJM. It was amazing." I called and I said, "Dude, you did a mixer for Ant?" He was like, "Is that okay, bro? Is that cool? You okay with that?" I say, "Am I okay with that?" I said, "Man, I never had any help. I never had any help. You mean to tell me you gonna help me? You go work there? What? Do what?" Because see, you got other leaders, guys, they have this tactic. This is my group. This is my group, Donna. Don't talk to my people. This is my group. I got this. We good over here. Well, we good. We don't need your help. We got this. And what happens, guys, in those type of situations, the people that are under them, they the ones that suffer. They the ones that suffer. Because if you got this, that means that you should surpass me then. Shut me up, sit me down, and pass me up. Right? You pass me up, I'm gonna celebrate you. I'm gonna be happy for you, and I will still be willing to work with your people, but it makes more sense if you say, "Oh, we got this," because you might feel like I'm not in a position to take your people where you really want them to go. And if that's the case, hey, more power to you. But until that happens, you don't want to have that mentality, guys. You can go big by yourself, but with a team, you can go far. I'm ready to go far. I don't know about y'all. Drop some 7s if you're ready to go far. Okay? You want to expose your leaders to your success line in business, guys, because you're just getting one way of doing things, which could be great. Or you could be getting 3 ways of doing things, which is great. But what if you could get 4 or 5 that also makes sense? They're just more tools in the tool belt, guys. If you got a job to go and fix something and you got 3 tools versus 20, it's going to take you a whole lot longer. Your success line in business are tools. Candace is a tool for me. Thank God I've learned how to use my tools. Okay, believe it or not, I enrolled Jason L. Scott, but Jason also is a tool for me. Jason and I have tag team, guys, because I respect him as a leader. I respect him for who he is, guys, and what he's been able to accomplish. This is not always about rank. It's about leadership, okay? All right. So here's the deal, guys. I'm going to go through these 4 steps here. It's 11:11, guys. Two of my favorite numbers. I'm on Central Time. For y'all don't know, it's 11:11. I love my angelic numbers. Okay. So I'm going to go through these 4 steps quickly. Okay. Step number 1, guys, if you're brand new, okay, you're just getting started with us. Step number 1, you want to set goals. Short-term goal, 30 days, midterm goal, 90 days, long-term goal, 1 year. Okay. Where do you see your business in your first 30 days? Okay. In your first 30 days, Jason, you just said something, but I'm going to bring you on here because I want you to say it so everybody can hear it in case they miss it in the chat. Where do you want to be in your first 30 days? What's your rank goal? Is it 1K, 5K, 10K, 25K, 50K, 100K? We see what's possible. We got leaders coming over, guys, getting it done. Now, don't compare yourself to them. Just know that it's possible. So set your goal, okay? First 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, okay? That's number 1. The next bullet for step number 1, you want to set up the proper subscription. Take care of business first, guys. That's number 1. Take care of business first. Make sure your check is solidified, but most importantly, okay, because it's set up proper subscription / be a product of the product. See, if you're not on the products consistently, you guys are kind of a hypocrite. How are you going to be with a company that has 900 SKUs and you're not on any product? Like you're trying to steal something. We pay the full price, guys. But the cool thing about paying the full price is we get benefits. I get benefits when I just sprayed my brain. I get benefits when I just sprayed my boost. 2 sprays I do before I get on this call every Saturday morning. I'm going to make sure I'm sharp. Okay, I'm using my FFX, okay, every time I fill up. I got my testimonials ready on the FFX. I'm going to use my daily greens, guys. Oh, my detox. Oh, my gosh. The detox capsules. Oh, my God. Guys, I slept on the detox AB, Coach AB. Girl, I slept on the detox capsule. I said, oh, no, Josh didn't. Just get in there like swimwear. Because I've been drinking tea. Guys, I got a whole thing of tea bags over there. Not the ones I'm drinking now, but I got some brewed tea bags from another network marketing company that I was drinking for a long time. And I'm like, ain't nothing gonna work for me but the tea. Okay? And that is not true. Guys, I've been taking them detox capsules. And when I tell you, I have been regular. Now it says you could take 1 or 2. My system, I take 1 and be like, yeah, what's up? So I take 2. Okay, I do my 2. All right. And I do my microbiome to give my pro and prebiotics. Because let me tell you something, guys. I'm going to deviate just for a minute. Do you know that inflammation is the root cause of all common disease? It is the root. Inflammation is the root, meaning the beginning of all common disease. Who's that millionaire on that treadmill, Katina? Don't play with me, girl. I see you putting that work in, girl. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, all right. So check it out, guys. The microbiome mixed with the detox and those daily greens. Oh my gosh, guys. See what happens. Okay, well, this is why I stopped eating dairy. Now, I ain't trying to cuss nobody out. So, I ain't trying to get nobody's house. But I personally stopped eating dairy because dairy is the #1 cause of inflammation. Milk and cheese breaks down the pus in your body and it flares up everything. So if you're already sick, you already have allergies, you already struggle with some kind of ailment, and you're doing dairy, oh my gosh, guys, it's just going to make it worse. But anyway, I ain't here to preach y'all what to eat. I'm just telling you, if you want to fight inflammation, you got to keep that gut clean as much as possible. You're going to eat your cheese, you better be detoxing. You're going to have your cocktail or 2, you better be detoxing, right? You're going to eat you some meat, some chicken, some beef, some turkey. You better be detoxing, guys, because the chicken and the turkey and the beef ain't the chicken and the turkey and the beef we grew up on. That's why I eat it maybe 2-3 times a year now. And I take my capsules before I eat it. Like, I want to make sure I get it out. Okay. So you want to be a product of the product, guys. You want to be able to testify. So step number, this is why it always take me so long to do the 4 steps. My gosh, y'all. Somebody grab the wheel, please. Coach Amy, time to grab the wheel, girl, grab the wheel. But set yourself up on the proper subscription / be a product of the product, guys. You want to commit. Now this is huge, guys. You want to commit to personal development 15 to 30 minutes a day. The way that you guarantee you do this, okay, is by soon as you get ready, soon as you go in that bathroom, guys, you're about to take that shower, press play. Now, I would encourage you guys to subscribe to the Proctor Gallagher Institute 24/7 YouTube channel. It's free. Well, I have premium. It's free for me, but it should be free for you guys too. But Proctor Gallagher Institute 24/7. Now, what you're going to find out when you subscribe to that YouTube channel is that they have the same audios replaying over and over and over. And I've been listening to the same audios over and over on the paradigm shift, guys, on the law of vibration, on the law of decision. Like, there's so many topics that they cover, but these are the topics that are near and dear to me that have helped me have the most massive growth that I've experienced. Bob Proctor is also who referred me to the book You Square that we're doing in our book club on our Monday Night Millionaire Mentorship Training Call, which is every Monday night at 9:00 p.m. Eastern. So personal development, 15 to 30 minutes a day. By the time you shower, wash your face, brush your teeth, get your hair together, guys, you done got you a good 25, 30 minutes of personal development. Now, what I do, I have my journal out, even though I'm in the shower, I got my ink pen ready. So when Bob, another one of these leaders say something, guys, Earl Nightingale, guess what I do? Pause it and I write it down. Pause it and I write it down. You know, so that's how I study, guys. Make sure I study every single day, right? Because you want to always be growing. For every new level of success that you get to, guys, you want to also have a new level of leadership, because your income will never surpass your personal development. If it does, it will find a way, your income, to come back down and meet you in your thoughts exactly where you are. Okay. Step number 2. Okay, you want to make a list of 50 customers, 50 potential affiliates, guys. We don't know who's going to be who, but you want to make the list. And this is where 80% of people in this industry fail, because they never make their list. They do the favorite 5 back in the day. I think that was T-Mobile had the favorite 5, had Charles Barkley, Dwayne Wade, had a favorite 5 contacts in there, Angela, that they can just reach out to. So if you don't have a list, what happens? You call your favorite 5, your 5 broke negative friends, family members, telling them about this new opportunity you got. And like, you doing that, what you doing now? You still doing network marketing? Now work with me, la, 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 la. And then, by the time you get to number 4, you like, what was I thinking? This ain't gonna work either, Antoinette. What was I thinking? No, guys. But if you got a list of 50 and 5 people tell you no, no problem. I say I got 45 people to go. It's all good. I'm just warming up. I just started off with my broke family and friends for practice. Okay. And that's it. They were just practice, but I got my list. All right. Now, after you make the list, now, guys, the next bullet for step number 2 is you want to schedule your virtual grand opening in your first 48 to 72 hours of getting started. Why, guys? Why so soon? Because the lack of activity, guys, is the lack of income, and the lack of income is the lack of business. No activity, no income, no business. So my objective, Leslie Ann, within the first, 48 to 72 hours, I want to help them get some activity and some income. Okay. And here's the thing, guys, 95% of people that do network marketing start off doing it part-time. So that means they have a job or another career. And in the case of having a job, they're used to someone telling them what to do, and they're okay with it. That's why they keep coming back. So they might not tell you this when they partner with you, but they're expecting a certain level of leadership from you. They're expecting you to give them the blueprint, Shayla, tell them what they're supposed to do. So don't feel bad about asking somebody to launch their business to have a virtual grand opening, because they're not doing it for you. They're doing it for them. Because remember, they set the goals and said what they wanted to do in step number 1. Now you're going to aid them and assist them by scheduling their first virtual grand opening. Okay. And so you let them know, hey, you want to invite as many people as possible to get on your virtual grand opening. all right, and as many qualified people as you can. Well, what do you mean qualified, Damon? That means people that if they like the information, that they have the money to either become a customer or the money to become an affiliate. Okay, that's a qualified prospect. Okay, should they like the information that they hear? They got the money to get started. Well, how do I know if they have the money? I don't know. I don't know how you know. I assume everybody does, to be honest with you. Okay, if you're on my phone, if I'm calling you, I don't have too many people on my phone that don't have $139 to get started in the business. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. So I'm inviting everybody. Okay, so after you have a virtual grand opening, the next bullet for step number 2 is a follow-up 3-way call. Okay, you want to get them on a phone with their success line in business. Okay, you want to have a follow-up 3-way call. All right, step number 3. Y'all ready? You want to show the plan at least 3 to 4 times a week, guys. 3 to 4 times a week, you want to show the plan. What do you mean show the plan? Meaning you want to be having your own virtual grand opening, or you're going to be having a virtual grand opening for someone in your organization, whether you enrolled them or not. Okay. You want to be showing the plan, guys. I'm telling you, when you're doing launch calls and 2 to 3 legs of business every single week, separate legs of business, guys, you're setting yourself up for massive growth. But you have to identify who those individuals are going to be. And if you haven't identified them yet, then you, as an affiliate, as a leader, you want to be inviting guys, leverage that Monday through Thursday opportunity call. Okay, because I can tell you right now, if you let us know in advance who's going to be launching on that call, we're going to shout them out. Now, I'll do that. Okay, I'll do that. But when I do launch somebody on that, like we launch, goodness gracious, Nita. We launched Nita Thursday night, right? Now, if Nita on here, she go, I know I'm gonna get a text in a minute, but we launched Nita Thursday night. Watch this. Nita had no idea it was gonna be almost 100 people on that Zoom. We didn't tell her that we was using the big team platform, did we, Patricia? Because I told Patricia the game plan. Patricia was like, I like that. Cool. So I said, yeah, we're not going to tell her because then she's going to be trying to hide. She probably ain't going to invite as many people as she would normally invite because she could be like, well, everybody else is inviting, so I don't really have to invite. We put that pressure on Nita. Nita thought it was just going to be me and Patricia on that Zoom. Candace, we got to work smart, right? And so she invited. And we gave her a shout out. She came on, shared a testimonial and everything. So guys, these are different ways I'm sharing with you that you can leverage the platform and leverage us. Okay. So you show the plan 3 to 4 times a week, guys. Okay. That's very, very crucial. And then you follow up. Okay. Exposure is everything, but the fortune is in the follow-up. So write that down under step number 3, follow up. Step number 4, okay. Plug into weekly training and events. Never miss an event that you qualify for, guys. Okay. Never miss an event that you're qualified for. You're going to learn something new every single week. We do these calls, even though some of it might sound mundane, and it is. I want you to know repetition is the mother of all learning. Repetition is the mother of all learning, guys. This is why I listen to a lot of my audios over and over. This is why I'm probably going on my, I don't know, almost 20 times reading U Squared. I've read freaking, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Think and Grow Rich, As a Man Thinketh. These are just some of my favorite books, guys. The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, you know, and my top 3, guys, like these, like I read the same stuff over and over again. Am I close to new information? No, guys. I just know the old information still works too. Okay. So to close us out on our MBCU training call, this gentleman, guys, reached out to me back in June, told me he was ready to make a transition and he was looking for something that he can put his name on, as he did over the last 8 years with that particular company. And I just got a high level of respect for this gentleman because he's a multiple 7-figure earner. And guess what he does? He still seeks counsel, guys. And I just thank God that he respected me and liked me enough to reach out to see what I was working on. The gentleman came into the company. I said, listen, man, our first 30 days, we're doing a pre-launch. We're not going public. We're going to do a pre-launch. So which is going to be positioning leaders. He said, man, you know, I got a lot of respect for you, Damon, but I can't wait till August the 1st. He said, listen, man, I got some stuff going on right now, brother. I need to make it happen now. I said, well, man, I'm not going to hold you back. You know, I'm here to help you. I just asked one favor, Jason, just one. I said, can you not go public yet? He said, no problem. I don't even build my business on social media. No way. No problem. Man, do y'all know that Jason L. Scott, within the first month of pre-launch, Jason L. Scott the first, do you know that he broke a company record and went 50K in his first 30 days during pre-launch, guys? And then in month number 2, he promoted Jimmy Hepburn, guys, to 50K. Jimmy got it done in 20 days. So he promoted somebody that broke his record. That's the biggest compliment a leader can ever have. Okay, but he said, you know what? 50K was cool, but I ain't done. And in our very first month of the official launch of Project 100,000, Jason L. Scott the first. Not only did he go 100K, but he promoted another 100K. Mr. Jimmy Hepburn, guys, this gentleman has built organizations all over the world. He is a servant leader. He puts his team first for as long as I've been knowing him, and it's been over a decade. This man is a loving father. This man is a papa, as he likes to say, okay? But he's not just a leader, he's a leader of leaders, and he's not just my business partner, he's my friend, and he's my brother. I want to present to some, introduce to others, my good friend, 100K, going 250K affiliate, all the way to super, all the way to master, Jason L. Scott the first. Mr. Scott, are you there? Can we hear him? Can we hear him? Hold on. Let me see. Let me unmute him. Give me a second, y'all.
Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room, Cal? What's going on, my brother?
Rocking and rolling, man. Rocking and
Coming from
rolling.
the shall and now. If you need a killer B over MIC with the SSWW to the VV. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing on this call today? Listen, Damon, you're such an amazing leader, coach, mentor, friend. And the funny thing is this, you know, as you say it, you know, part of this process, guys, is Damon, he's known I've been a leader for a lot of years, right? And this is part of the edification, right? He knows I'm a leader for a lot of years. But as we were doing things, he was like, well, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I'm like, nah, bro, tell me everything. If I said to you, I need a mentor, I need a coach, I need accountability, don't be like, well, I don't want to let you know because I don't care about revenue. Listen, my money went backwards. When he said he was going through some things, the thing was my money was gone. It was gone, not gone, gone. So since the money was gone, can I say gone, Damon? Is it gone to where? We're gonna use gone today? Listen, we're using gone today. The money was gone. And since the money was gone, motivated mogul, I said, Damon, I got to roll right now. So now that I got that out the way, let me get and clasp my fingers together and make sure that I'm able to give you guys exactly what you need. And all you need to know is my man gave you exactly what's necessary to succeed. I know everybody looking for other keynotes and other things, guys, but when it comes to this leadership, there's none better. And I've been knowing this gentleman for a lot of years. I chose him to partner with. Even though when I first called him, I told him I'm looking and I need to be able to, I'm about to start meeting with CEOs, travel all over the world to meet with people to see what company can be the best opportunity for myself and the other organizations of people I'm going to build. And he said, well, you know, it's funny you called me because I just actually came back from things. I wasn't even going to call nobody yet. He said, you just calling at this time? I said, yes. I said, I am. I said, but I also want to still evaluate. He was like, listen, he said, I'm going to turn you on to some people because I was calling him for counsel. I was calling him because I know that for years he had some great connections, some great ideas. Plus, I recognized that in the space that I was at, I had to make a decision and I needed to make sure I was able to do a proper evaluation. Yes, I learned how to evaluate companies, but I had not done it for 7 years. And a lot of times when they make moves, Damon, even in coming to a company like this, we like to say, well, I've been doing this before. I've done this for many years. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I wanted to seek counsel because I learned a long time ago to seek counsel. Mentorship is wisdom without waiting. And we have a chance to be mentored by someone who's very successful. They know what they do. They've been doing is they're already on autopilot with the guys. You can have similar or better results. And the great thing about what we do is we don't teach any people to be less than us. We teach people to be better. I love Damon because he don't teach anybody to become less than who he is. He teaches you to become better. And because I understood that process, guys, I'm like, yo, you got free reign to say whatever. Now, listen, this is the deal. Doesn't mean that he's going to say things that's not going to rub me the wrong way or hurt your feelings. I don't care. Listen, my feelings already hurt when I was broke. My feelings already hurt when somebody came in and repoed my dad's vehicle, and for the first time in 10 years, I didn't have the money to get it. Listen, my feelings was hurt when I had been going through this whole process of waiting for 18 months for another company to shift back and hope that they put some things in place because I'm so loyal to a fault. I stayed until everything was exhausted. That I was so hurt that I'm outside throwing food into the bushes and to over there. I'm screaming over there, God, come on, what's next? Show me, open my mind. What's next? So because of that, when it was time to move, I had to move. And I trusted his leadership. We got a chance to connect. I was able to fly out, meet with the CEO, saw the vision for what's going on. And again, like him, I could have chose to say, I can go to the company because I was already looking. I'm gonna go to the CEO. I'm gonna go to the company. I could have chose to go to Candace because this is one of the companies I wanted to evaluate. So I already thought to myself, I can reach out to the company. I can reach out to Candace. I can find another leader. But I also understood this, guys. This was important. That environment is everything. Energy is everything. And I want to be connected to a gentleman and help him to establish an industry, an organization that the environment was going to be safe. So your environment will either grow you or stifle you. And I want to have an environment that can grow myself, grow the leadership, and grow other people. And we're in a place, guys, that we're fortunate and blessed to be under the direct leadership of Damon, Candace, people who've already been doing this. And this, again, Candace is another, because she's been doing it already. She's already had the success. All you have to do is follow the blueprint. Everything else after that, guys, is making sure that we stay focused and we stay plugged into the system. Someone asked what was the last thing? The last thing was plug into the system, plug into events, plug into calls. That was the last step that he said. Plug into the continuing, right? It's the continuing education. It's the continuing education because you made an 18-month commitment to do what you said you were going to do. Commitment is doing what you said you were going to do long after the mood that you have set it in has left you. And once you say you're going to be committed to the thing, no matter what changes or what comes up, you stay committed to that. So Damon Coleman, you did an amazing training today. Our job is not to retrain on the trainer, but I want to make sure that since you brought me on, I was able just to piggyback off that and just lock that on in and root that into everything, guys. So please, guys, don't hold your organization to yourself. Let it be free. Damon, please get into more legs of businesses. Listen, all you guys, listen, you guys always tell me, you know how I always tell you guys, here's my number. Everybody call me, text me and say, what's Damon's number? So I can give you his number too. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to make sure. I need to make sure that you guys are plugging in. Hold on a second. I see you, Damon. I see where you're going at, Damon. Let me see.
678-672-3615.
There you go, brother. You squared. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate. If you guys got your book as we end up the call, let's touch and agree on this quantum leap. Touch and agree on this quantum leap. If you don't have the book, just put your hands out. Touch and agree on this quantum leap. They said when two or more are gathered, there he shall be. Touch and agree on this quantum leap. Damon Coleman, I appreciate you, brother. I turn this call back to you.
Wow, Mr. Scott, thank you so much, man, for your leadership. I truly appreciate you. And yeah, man, it's growth time. So Monday night, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That call is only 1 hour, guys. Okay. MDCU training can be anywhere from an hour to hour and 35 minutes, as you see today. But this is where we really go to school, guys, on some of the skill set and the art of building MDC, my daily choice. We're going to put 90% emphasis on skill set on this call. And guys, on Monday nights, it's the opposite. It's 90% mindset, 10% skill set. And guys, that's really where you want to be. You're going to, because the skill stuff is going to become mundane. You're going to be hearing a lot of the same stuff over and over, which is good. Okay. But in order to really go and grow to that next level, it's all right here. Guys, I want to recognize Candace has other leaders from other legs of business like Ms. Stanja on the line, 50K affiliate, did not have to be here today, but she decided to show up and she served today. So show some love to Miss Stanja, guys, soon to be 100K affiliate. We got other leaders from other organizations also who have plugged their leaders onto this call because this is a safe place, guys. And so with that being said, we'll see you guys Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also Monday night, Candace Burke Davis and myself, 8 p.m. Eastern. Guys, we knock out the 100K launch call, Project 100K opportunity call. You got Jason L. Scott the first on Tuesdays, 100K affiliate. On Wednesdays, you got 25K going 50K affiliate, Tawana Franks. And on Thursdays, you got myself. And this week, Jermaine Hannon. Next Thursday, guys, 10K going 25K affiliate this month. We're going to rock it out on Thursday night. And with that being said, you guys have a phenomenal weekend and God bless. Thank you guys so much.
Recording